Hello guys, what's up? What's up? Èmi náà ni o, èmi ọmọ yín, èèyàn yín, ẹni yín, bó ti yẹ pé rí mi ẹ béèrè mi, ẹ kú àìrìn àìbéèrè ni. So it's me, Sultan Obafunto, and I just got back from the cinema. You know now, anytime you see me here, you know I just got back from the cinema, and I just saw a movie that you are wondering whether you should go and watch it or not, or whether you've watched it and then you are thinking, ṣé movie yẹn gan ṣó wá really dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣá, you been arguing with your friends about some things and you want to really clarify, you know now that particular movie, yeah, Omolowo lónìí. I actually watched two, by the way. So I watched A Tribe Called Judah, which I'm going to review right now in this video, and after that I also watched a Adam Odadi, which I would also be doing a review video for. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ link to wà ní òkè bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, link above, or click the channel icon, the channel below, click on it. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. Once you click on the channel, you see the video there. I don't want that D. So without further ado, let's go into the review for A Tribe Called Judah. So you know me, I mean I will not give you spoilers, so don't worry, you can watch farabalẹ̀ watch this video. So whether you have gone to cinema to watch it or video yìí, mi ò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. I will not tell you something that you should not know before you watch the movie. What I'm going to be doing in this review ni pé mo máa fún yín ní summary without spoiler. Màá fún yín ní summary storyline yẹn. Mo máa sọ àwọn ibi tó wà interesting, not like pé àwọn tó wà interesting like in the movie, like the interesting part of the movie, like the interesting things, concept tó wọ́n ṣe nínú movie yẹn tó dá, nǹkan tó dá pa movie yẹn. Mo máa sọ àwọn nǹkan tí ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó that could be improved in the movie. Then mo tún máa sọ my own personal favorite things about the movie, and then finally màá rate movie yẹn, màá sọ bóyá kẹ́ ẹ lọ wò àbí kẹ́ ẹ má lọ wò. So let's get into it without further ado. So A Tribe Called Judah, kí ni ó wà nípa, like what's it about? So nǹkan tí movie yẹn dá lórí ni pé ó dá lórí obìnrin kan, ìyẹn Funke Akindele. Actually the movie is dedicated to, I think it's dedicated to her mother, because níbi ìṣẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn kọ in loving memory of someone and then the name Enerit Akindele, so I want to do that date mom. So the movie, A Tribe Called Judah, ó dá lórí obìnrin kan, which was Funke Akindele obviously, tó ní ọmọ márùn-ún, gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọkùnrin. But the funniest part of it is that, wait for it to ó bí wọn fún different tribes in Nigeria. So I think the first one was for ọkùnrin àkọ́kọ́, Igbo, Emeka. The second one, Adamu, Kano. The third one, ṣé Shina ni third one àbí Péré? The third one is Shina. Then the fourth one, Péré. And then the fifth one, last one, Ejiro. So there were 5 children tó ní ọmọ márùn-ún, and they're all like grown up, wọ́n ti dàgbà. I think the eldest was like 32, and then the youngest was like 24ish. So like wọn kì í ṣeré ọmọ kékèké, so like wọ́n ti dàgbà. And then Funke Akindele too, like the mother, she's the one that is actually Judah. I think her name is Judah in the movie. Her name is Jedidiah or Jeremiah. Jedidiah, I can't really pronounce it correctly. It's a biblical name. So ó jẹ́ obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé like she's a single mom, but she's very hardworking in the trenches. Not that pé ó lówó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn náà, but ó ní kẹ̀kẹ́ bíi mẹ́ta, ó máa fi méjì rent, like you know all these boys ló máa bá yín wá kẹ̀kẹ́ tó yẹ pé ó máa pa owó, wọ́n máa submit owó like daily. Then òun náà ń pa kẹ̀kẹ́ like fún rẹ̀. Then like you know German now, how they always hustle for trenches. So she always help other women to like help àwọn obìnrin, like based on some things that they should. Yá àwọn obìnrin lówó pé kí wọ́n fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ business tiẹ̀, bóyá lómi ò rí owó wáìkì ẹ̀sán, yá owó wáìkì ọmọ ẹ̀sán, yá ló kó fi kún owó ọmọ ẹ̀ kó fi sanwó wáìkì. So kò kí n ṣe pé ó lówó náà lọ síbẹ̀, like it's not like she's like rich pé bóyá ó ní mọ́tò or she's living a good life, like no. But you know how some people just they are contented. So another issue about like another spectacular thing about that family, the Judah family, is pé aside from the fact that like all the children, they born there from different, like each one is for a different man. So aside from that is the fact that most of them, they have issues. So The firstborn, Emeka no get issue. Emeka dey work, normal work. He na sales boy, salesperson for furniture company. The second born, who is Adamu na security man. Then third one, Shinene. I think Shino is fourth born. Okay, Shino is third born. Shinene na agbero, ọmọ ta. Àwọn ọmọ tó máa lọ gbó ní ọmọ ilẹ̀ tó máa kí fún ará àdúgbò tó máa ṣe everything. Na wetin Shino dey do be that. Fourth born, Pere na alonkolo kigbe. Funny enough, Pere's father, when Funke Akindele gave birth to Pere after a year, Pere's father stole Funke Akindele's money. Ó jí gbogbo ó sá lọ. Àṣé ó ní family ní Ìbàdàn or somewhere, I forgot it. Child family was like he stole all the money. So ó ní Perejo abẹ́ gan alonkolo kigbe. Ó má ti rí anything báyìí. Kàn lè máa mú lọ nìyẹn. You no go see that thing again. Ẹ lè rí mọ́. And Pere was acted by Timini, by the way. And then the last born, Ejiro na better last born. I swear, na better last born. Last born she pa. Like na still guy we don dey turn man, but na still last born still last born. E get as e be now. So the last born too, he has small issues. Like he no get work. Like he's a painter, he paints, but him and his girlfriend testimony. See, in this life, just dey pray. If you are single, if you are not like part of some of us that already are in like stable relationships, tó ẹ bá sí lára wa, if you are single, they are not like me that have 4 years taking care of me. If you are single, just dey pray. If you are a man, may God give you testimony for your life. Like woman will just love you like testimony love Ejiro. So Ejiro in the paint too, like woman paint woman time morals, but not like for big money now. I see just this normal. I'm on roadside people like no matter about or like just regular client. I will just buy it for Miga and some of money. There are sometimes like the particular time where they showed him and his girlfriend on long Torobara where the girlfriend was acting as if she no fit see. And the Ejiro was acting like someone that is terribly poor, not Toro. So like him to know to do alright. Like the only two people will do alright for those 5 men rather. Now first and second born, Emeka and Adamu. Then the mama to the work. So those are the 3 people that bring him money, take care of the family. All of them inside one house, not big. And like normal trench houses now, like all those things. So the things they go like that, they share like that. Emeka they work for furniture store. Apparently, the furniture store where they work for, multi Adamu to security man only. So Emeka they work for furniture store, and then the owner is one Igbo man. Then Nsekwe Etim, who is, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correct, who is my favorite Hollywood actress for like 10 years now or so. I works at that furniture store too. So I don't want to delve too much into it because I don't want to give spoiler. Then so nǹkan tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé in that movie the brothers had to go and steal, like they had to go and engage in robbery. Yeah, I know that mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo sọ pé Pere ló ní alokolo gbé, but at a point in time all of them had to be like Pere. So then is it Pere or Pere? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing correctly, but my diary me know. So at the point that they had to go and steal, I know that it was something they had to do, like only láti jalè. Kò kí n ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ jalè pé like they already learning the work, like they had to steal because they needed the money. Unfortunately, wọ́n pàdé àwọn original olè níbi tán sí lọ jalè. So it's just like say pé maybe you and your guys gbọ́ pé one better deal dey somewhere and you need money like mad. You wan come go steal pé easy in and out now, wey you don plan everything. As you come get there, wọ́n pàdé àwọn olè gidi tán gbébọn tán they are ready to kill, ready to fight. Hey, oh boy. So na so gbege ṣẹlẹ̀ o. But that's the whole plot, that's the whole plot of the movie. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to give spoiler. But the interesting part of the movie, the casting. I feel like this is one of the best movies in terms of casting that Hollywood has produced this year. Aside from the fact that generally it's one of the best movies that Hollywood has produced this year. In terms of casting, it was well balanced. In the sense that each particular role did not need to overact or do over serene to show how important the character is in the movie. And that's how life is meant. That's how movies are meant, because movies represent life, and in life kì í ṣe pé èèyàn kan náà ló wà àwọn pariwo like it takes plenty characters, each person acting as each individual person to now make the whole movie kó papọ̀ kó di movie gidi. That's how great movies are made. And in this movie there are a lot of like popular actors and actresses in this movie, and each one of them wọ́n ṣe dáadáa, like they did very well. They did very well. Like they did not need to start doing agidi like over saying, like they didn't have to like have all the time to themselves. But small acts that they did added up. I feel like the two people that stood out for me, they were not main characters, but they still did very well. That after the movie, you still remember people you want movie, they were Fatia Balogun and Itele. So Rose Tonshi, like they didn't really have much screen time, but those two people they did so well that after the movie, you remember I say on one movie like they acted in this movie. But the main characters they killed their roles too. They kill them. You say Timini, Funke Akindele. I don't really know the actual names of the other actors and actresses, but they do really well. There was this man that was a bad man, like a bad man. I feel like this is one of the, aside from Are in King of Boys, I feel like this guy is one of the best character that represents a bad person that is still a Nigerian good person. Ṣé ẹ pé ní like in Nigeria, like téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó dára ní Nigeria, like a corrupt politician for instance, kò wá ní pé ó máa wá dá register máa ṣe rádaràda, like ó ṣì máa nice, ó ṣì máa crack jokes. It's just like, just think of all those toxic bosses that you have in your workplace, or all those people that people think that man is nice, so àṣé ni òun jí owó, or àṣé ló, like how can a man be that nice and be raping small girls, or how can a man be that religious, that man tó máa ń lọ báyìí very very religious, be the one tó yẹ pé wọ́n á lu ìyàwó like you know how people are like really are, cause like most of the time bad people you cannot just can you just start wá sọ pé èèyàn ẹni bí ni bàbá yìí, ẹni bí ni máa yìí, ẹni bí ni gẹ́ yìí, like you know, if you just point at people like that, most of the time èèyàn máa ní kànú, they will be doing their ìkà, but at the same time in like when interacting with other people they will still be good people. And then the last one, the third factor, wọ́n máa tún wá believe pé èèyàn gidi ni wọ́n, like it's only like because we are very religious now in Nigeria, Africa generally, èèyàn máa ṣe kàbá yìí ó lè sọ máa gbàdúrà sọ̀rọ̀, like not as a joke o, very serious, like tó máa sọ pé like èèyàn lè máa jalè báyìí, like ó ń jalè, then maybe somebody ó wá jí nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ó lè máa pè ní pé ṣé máa jalè, like ó lè down now, like he go dey vex say dem steal from am, like say pé òun gan no be thief, like you know that kind behaviour, that kind mentality, like that character, he embedded it very well. Ó embedded, like he was very very good. He was cracking jokes without laughing, while still ordering people to kill someone or killing someone, or how to ṣe gbàdúrà, or how to ṣe accuse somebody of doing bad thing when he himself gangan na original bad person, or accuse someone of greed when he gangan na the original greedy person. So like it was just, and how he was also nice to people, like on the outside, like Chimama, so like when you go think say this na one funny rich man, àṣé èèyàn bí ni, èèyàn kà gidigidi, like. So I feel like the guy really embodied this very well. Then the brothers, like the family, they on trial or more. Like you go know say, like I didn't grow up in a family of like plenty boys. I only have one brother. But like I've heard of how families where there are like 3 or more boys, how the family is always like or them are gun. Like but they fight. Like they embody it very well, the dynamics. Another interesting thing about this movie, aside from the characters that were embodied very well, is the fact that this is one of the few Nigerian movies like tó bá wò, téèyàn bá jókòó, tẹ́ bá wò, èèyàn máa sunkún, èèyàn máa rẹ́rìn-ín, then èèyàn dẹ̀ máa tún wà pé kí ló ṣe like it goes through ups and downs. No be say pé you go just dey watch am just dey laugh ha 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 ha, or you go just dey watch am just dey cry, or you go just dey watch am just dey look say kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan. Like it's emotional. It's also very funny. There are some very funny parts, and then there are some action parts that go ginger your body, wey you go reward omo, then the movement don dey, men dey mount. Like, so that's the kind of movie that this is. So that's one interesting about that movie. So èmi ò sọ pé mo sunkún nígbà tí mo wo, like I no say I cry o, I no say I cry o, ọkọ I no dey cry o, I no say I cry o, but there are some parts of it that will make you cry in the cinema. You cry. Then there are some parts in the movie where you laugh. A lot of parts in the movie you laugh, you go laugh. There are some parts in the movie where you cry and then you also be laughing. That one did too. Some parts of the movie you go to at the end where you go just dey do as far love too sweet. And then there are some parts in the movie where you just do okay, just dey watch, like just dey observe, just dey observe, just dey observe. There's a build up coming, kankan fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, jẹ́ ká máa wò lọ, ká máa ṣe kíni, ká máa observe. So then another interesting part about this movie, the sound and the effect, wọ́n gbìyànjú. Another one, I don't want to go too deep into the sound and effect because I'm not really vast in that, but I know from pé mo ń wo fíìmù, mo ń gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣe nínú fíìmù, mo enjoy the sound and the effects. Especially the brand sound, or should I say the sound that is used for the movie. Don't feel notify pé Judah, like that sound. And to ṣe try gan. Wherever dey on that beat, suppose give am something. Agree to bros, agree. Person try gan. Then another thing in that movie, the costuming. I know say you go talk say costuming báwo. Ṣé no be say pé wọ́n kàn like normal day to day kini the movie yẹn wà about. So which one be costuming? However, you know say I tell you say pé they had to go and steal. So in that part where they go steal, they had to wear costume. As far as they come out when they wear the costume, tí wọ́n jáde tẹ̀lé ra wọn, oh boy, like that energy go just dey your body, guy, you sweet, come carry pako, one long pako, they destroy CCTV now. As far make CCTV no record wetin they wan do, guy, you sweet, the costume mad, the dope, but like at the point it was as if there was just a quick transition between a normal movie Nigeria that is making you laugh to this thing. Kí lorúkọ movie tán máa ṣe ní Money Heist, like it was just interesting. Like it was very interesting, like that part. So that costuming ó jẹ́ kó jáde gan, like because if you are just one regular mask, regular dress, you no go tell, but that costuming dope. Then another thing that I like about this movie, the storyline. The storyline is interesting in the sense that pé wọn ò jẹ́ kó wà too cliché, or wọn ò jẹ́ kó wà too, like it was not too predictable that way. As the movie don't start, you don't know the end, because movies dey like that. Once movie don't start like this, o ti mọ̀ parí ẹ̀. Or as the movie reach, because some movie dey wey be say movie don start but you no know the parí, but once 20 minutes reach, once you reach 20 inside the movie, like tell her to go first 20 minutes, ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ibi tí movie máa parí sí ni, nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyí. This one no be like that. As 20 minutes enter, 40 minutes, don't know say okay, one gbege don ṣẹlẹ̀. A ti mọ̀ pé gbege yìí gangan ni movie yìí máa wà, ló máa dá lé lórí. But àti wà bó ṣe máa parí, or àti wá fẹ́ débi ending o, àti mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa parí níbi ending, but àti wà mọ̀ bó máa tún ṣe dé ending yẹn, or even if that ending gangan àṣọ bóyá ọ̀gbọ̀n ló máa já sí. So bó ṣe rí nìyẹn, like na so the movie dey. I love that about the storyline. Unpredictable, very interesting. Sequence nǹkan ìyẹn náà tún dùn pa. I love the fact that pé wọn ò jẹ́ ká dúró pé, you know say that grace dey always dey na pé àwọn film ẹ̀jẹ̀ akọ téèyàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wo film tó wá wo tẹ́mi tó wá gbà ohun òwò mọ́ kó wà boring, àbí kí ló ṣe farabalẹ̀ wo díẹ̀ sí náà, like ẹ ká ṣe èyí bóyá bíi 30 minutes ká fún mọ̀ pé ó dùn àbí ó dùn. Wọn ò jẹ́ ká pẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ rárá. As you dey sit down like this when you play film yẹn báyìí, first 10 minutes gba something don ṣẹlẹ̀ sharp sharp, our boys still gather like they don't do something wey be say you tell everyone omo film wa wo, like films wa wo yìí it like it makes sense. So I love that about that. So like the sequence was sweet come. Another thing about this movie, okay, as for casting, as for costume, as for sound, as for sequence. Another thing about this movie to make sense is how the so about character she were right well represented. Another thing about this movie is how they use different regions, like different tribes, and they merge them together into one movie. So it's not really like everything are just like Yoruba people or Igbo people, Hausa people, like everything just gathered deal inside one stew. Put maggi, put curry, put sauce, put everything, suya sauce, suya spice, everything. Yaji, dabugbo, like can't make sense. Stew everywhere, dungo. So that about that. So I feel like as sọ̀rọ̀ pa àwọn nǹkan tí ó mad nípa movie yẹn. If I say okay àti wá wo fíìmù yìí o àti pé ó dùn gan, like we don know say definitely this is one of the best movies that Nollywood has released this year to cinema. What are now the drawbacks tó wà níbẹ̀? Kí làwọn nǹkan tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó? Ṣáà lè sọ pé ipò ó dùn gan, àwa rí any issues. Àwa máa rí issues now, like torí ẹ̀ náà la ṣe ń review. And the issue is not to say you can be staying white Funke Akindele. No, because Shadela the good. She's who she thinks she is. Like that movie is like one of the best movies I've seen in cinema this year. No cap. But if I say okay, there is one issue I have with that movie, or two issues or three issues. How many issues I have? I'll say it's just one. And that probably will be the fact that yeah, the total money tí wọ́n ní pé ó wà missing. Yeah, is like actually is like at the addition of what because I saw pé àwọn olè, like the brothers like were like amateur thieves, táwọn náà lọ jalè, then they now met professional thieves nítorí tí lọ jalè. So the total money that both thieves, both gangs tí wọ́n jí, ó wá total sí the total money that was missing. So I just feel like in that kind of scenario where tó yẹ pé wọ́n jalè, wọ́n spray owó láti like escape, wọ́n ṣe everything bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You can't retrieve every dollar now, like kò lè boss now. And even normal say táwọn lè bá lọ raid normal when they are packing money, aside from that pé most of the money will be left behind, like some of money, because money go drop now. Aside from that, when till they count money, mi ò jalè rí o, mo kàn ń sọ based on what I dey see read news for newspaper. Be what I watch for this, tó bá ti interview àwọn olè, mi ò jalè rí o. Most of them tó bá ti jí owó ńlá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, like when they are counting it, ibi bí àti wọ́n wá níbi tó bá ti ń ṣe after operation tó bá ti ń ka owó yẹn, àwọn kan máa ń yọ díẹ̀ like sápò ara wọn. So even if na say 1 million or genius tó bá jí 1 million naira nísìnyí báyìí, tó bá máa ka owó gbà tó bá délé, 850,000 naira ló máa rí tàbí 75,000 naira. So like it just doesn't really sit well that way, okay. But everybody go know say na minor thing now. It's very, very minor. And that's why that's even the issue has a very minor issue. Something that is very, very significant. But I just feel like if you say I have any issue with that movie, it's just that minor insignificant issue that I have with that movie. But every other thing in that movie, 99.9999999% of that movie is mad. Now to the scoring. I don't like scoring movies 10/10 because the movie is perfect, because nothing's supposed to be perfect now. So I will give this movie a try called Judah. I will give him 9.99/10. That was 0.001. If you make I use them, take care of myself. But 9.99/10. Should you see this movie at the cinema? Hey. Definitely. If you have not seen this movie, say, Ide Jones, I no go lie you. Did Nigeria like this? I never sit down with Ide Jones. Because when you see film to come and narrate for you, I swear. Now everybody supposed to go watch for cinema yourself. Don't go and download from Next Naija or all these pirates this thing. Go and watch it at the cinema. Or worst case scenario, you go chill till maybe Amazon Prime or abi Netflix don bá write the movie, then you go come watch am. Because this na movie wey even if you go watch am for cinema, I go dey work, you go dey think pikin tún lọ wo again, or àbí kí n kàn dúró tó bá fi dé Amazon Prime or Netflix kí n bá stream again. Because that movie, nah. Funke Akindele finish up for that movie. That movie too mad, too mad. So yeah, go and watch it. Go and watch it. Carry your four layers, go and watch it. And if you dey single, go and watch it too with your single ass. You know, kó lọ wo. Make singleness no go kill you. Má lọ fi ronú parẹ́. Go and watch that cause you that go happy. So yeah, that's my honest take on that movie. And with that, I think I should be signing off. Although I know you don't want me to sign off, you don't want me to round up the video because you want to continue to look at fine boy face, but you know, fine boy guys go attend to him people now. So sign off for today. Bye. Love you. And next time, tell what you read me. Tell what you read me for like 3 weeks. Ẹ má béèrè mi. No be so now. No see me for video. You no ask of me. Bye. Take care. Go and watch it. Try to watch it down.